All right, Shalawam. This is GMS New Orleans coming at you with another live Shabbat lesson. As we always do, I'm going to start off by giving infinite honors and infinite praises to Yahweh,
Our
Hashem,
bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham,
double honors once again to the elders apostles of GMS. Peace and blessings and salutations once again to the hopeful elect. Right? This video in particular is going to get on. We're getting on pretty much right as we're approaching the evil day. All right, which is going to be a mixture of other things associated with things that's going on in society, all right, and the overall outlook of Jake and the condition that they're in, all right. And as we can see, the days are approaching, all right. For those who, I like a lot of times, all right, aim at the younger brothers are the ones who just coming in and waking up to the truth, all right. You got to understand this Bible that you so long it's been around you, all right, in your vicinity where you just read it just to be reading it. Now that you got the understanding, somewhat of the understanding of the Most High and His Son, all right, and all right, and also things associated with these prophecies, man. You understand that we're in the times of evil times, the last days as they call it, okay, and we also know that in Jacob's trouble, amongst many other things. And with that being said, you got to understand that these things and the things that's getting ready to happen is going to happen in this society, all right? The society that we are actually living in, all right? It's not going to be 40 to 90 to 100 some years down the line. It's going to happen, all right, very closely, all right? So much to where we're in a time now, we're approaching, you might well say this 2024, all right? And they're gearing up for another, what we know as another election. They're gearing up for, all right, amongst many things, World War III. And as you see, things are hot and brewing over there in the Middle East. You got Iran, which is one of the biggest characters in this thing of ours called the truth. And in the Bible, that we know that Iran is now getting into it with who? All right, the small hats, man. All right, the small hats are really right now are in the midst of a war. Right along, we're getting into it with Iran. All right, then you have Russia and Ukraine. So this thing is in a tailspin. So much we're approaching the time to where a draft is going to be declared, amongst many things. Right along with an economic collapse of the central banks and local banks, man. All right, but start me off with that Ecclesiastes 12:1. I'm gonna go to that one.
I got it. This is Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
So while the evil days draw nigh, so it's pretty much all in all, it's best to get this truth in your youth as a young man. All right, as a young man, and a lot of brothers coming in this thing, young in the teenage, crossing over to the adult years through their 20s, 30s, 40s, or so, But it's all in all, it's best to get this truth while you're young, man. Where you can go through the trials and tribulations, and understand it, but because the evil days draw it nigh, man, they ain't far off anymore. They're right up on us. All right, you got, everybody out here in society is turning into a goddamn maniac, man. All right, you see it every day, dude, in the stores. You see it on the roads. You see it at your jobs, man. People are losing it. All right. Now where we at down here, niggas just starting to go into banks, robbing banks. Niggas starting to go up into convenience stores, snatching ATMs, robbing. These are the things that's happening in the times of a collapse, man. Inflation is at an all-time high. Crime is at an all-time high. And don't let these damn news companies fool you. All right, they talking about a whale was born over here in fucking Malaysia, and a damn elephant over here in Istanbul. No, don't let them fool you with that bullshit, man. All right, every last city and town that you brothers and sisters live in, including down here, crime is at an all-time high. Murder is up, man. Carjacking is up. All right, these things are very much going on in our cities, man. At the highest level it can be. All right, they just don't want to scare you. A lot of the people in society, they don't talk about it that much. They might say something breaking news here and there, but it's up there, man. All right, these are the evil days that the Lord spoke about. But keep going, though. I want you to keep going, and you're gonna go down to go down to about four. Yeah, 4.
God, this is Ecclesiastes 12, verse 2. While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain, in the days when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the ground...
Right, we always go into this, all right? The keepers of the house are who? Starting first and foremost with the elite bankers, all right? If you never heard of them, talking about the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, the Gettys, the DuPonts, all right, and many others families that's out there, man. It's all part of that ruling class of families, man. And right under them, the keepers of the house of who? Also, those guys associated with the Wall Street, all right. Those are the keepers of the house. And this house is talking about, this house in particular, America, all right, it's at the end. You about to say? Am I about to say something? Oh, okay. Keep going. The strong man shall bow themselves, and the grinding cease, right?
God.
And we're seeing the grinding ceasing as we steady approaching that evil day. All right, work. All right, that day-to-day life of grinding, because that's a term. All right, that I'm on the grind. That's a term by who? Jake. Jake is the only one that say I'm on the grind, and that's associated with what? Working, chilling. All right, doing some type of laborious work, man. All right, and it says the grinding ceasing, meaning it's not going to be any work. All right, and we're approaching the time of all these big name market stores. All right, whatever they may be in your town, because we go to different cities and towns sometimes to visit brothers, and their local and major stores are different than the ones we got down here. Well, a lot of them are closing, man. All right, a lot of them are shutting down, and one in particular, they said is in a couple of years or so, a couple of months or so, will probably don't be here. All right, due to the death, due to many other financial woes. It's really Walmart, and that's mind-boggling. All right, to hit it. Walmart might make a couple of million a day, but this is what you're facing here in America as a corporation and as a small time entrepreneur here, man. All sectors of the finances is collapsing, man. All right, keep going.
And the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened.
And what that going into? The future of America is dim. It's dark. There is no future. All right. That's why we get on a lot of you guys. You go out here. Instead of getting your daily bread and being comfortable with that, you're trying to get Bill Gates, Warren Buffett rich, man. All right. You're going at a job thinking that you're gonna reach. All right. You're gonna reach the American dream, man. Get a slice of the pie. What we always go into, you really climbing a burning ladder here, man. So much burning, all right. That's what you're looking at working possibly until our mothers, our uncles and aunts and grandmothers had, they always complain about having to work to 60 and then jump to 65. So by the time we so-called, if it was to go that long and get old, how long you think we would be working to, man, before a so-called return? In your 80s. And then what? You still don't have a goddamn thing, man. And that's all a part of it. All right. Keep going. Hit that 4 and we can get something else.
Verse 4. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
Yeah, all the doors should be shut in the streets, and the grinding is low, and we seeing that, man. All right, and one in particular video that I'm thinking it. All right, you've been wondering. I know some of you out there have been wondering why all of a sudden there's been an influx of the Northern Kingdom coming over here from very different countries. There's been an influx of Ukrainian, Russian, and Chinese coming across the borders, man. And really, Esau is doing that as a tool to jack up the economy, man. All right, those jobs that you Jakes wouldn't work, guess who's getting in there and working? The Northern Kingdom. Them things that you wouldn't do, they putting in there to flip the economy, man, and really make it bad for you. All right, amongst many other things they plan on doing. All right, with these splinter cells, man. You know, and the guy went into most things I can't even speak here on YouTube because we on YouTube. You know, right? The YouTube, the YouTube was there. The YouTube world, they're gonna strike the video. All right, you're saying too much, but it is what it is, though, man. All right, those who are in the know. But go ahead, I think one of you brothers had a precept.
Yeah, I had a quick one to back you. Talking about the economic collapse. This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 10. It says, "And it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh, that there shall be a noise of a cry from the fish gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills."
And what's gonna happen when that happens, man? All right. And a lot of you people out here gonna see it with your eyes. You're gonna see the crashing of the hills. Read it one more time, Bible shot.
Come. Zephaniah 1 and 10, it says, "And it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh, that there shall be a noise of the cry from the fish gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills."
And that great crashing from the hills is talking about what? All right, the crashing of the stock market, the crashing of when you look at the stock market, you see graphs. The graphs look like what? They look like hills. All right, the Dow Jones, the NASDAQ. All right. Those graphs on the stock market look like actual hills, and it said it's going to be a crashing of the hills. We bring the graph out all the time. Let me see it. You want to say something? Let me get the just like we got to show Jake. You got to get visual with Jake a lot of time, man.
Yeah, that's it right
here. Yeah, see, it look like a hill or a mountain, and it says it's going to be a crashing. And that's just what's going to happen. What's going to bring forth what? A suicide, man. All right, sedition amongst men. People going to lose their goddamn minds when this happens because they invest so much in the stock market. Jake is investing so much in what? Bitcoin, crypto. All right, a lot of those people that put for a lot of money in that is going to lose it, man. Especially those guys down there in Wall Street, man. They'll be the first ones. They're going to be the first ones to actually commit suicide, man. And like I say, that's what it looked like. Crashing of the hills. Okay? And like I said, we've for so long been telling you this, that it's going to happen, man. All right? We're in the time of it actually happening. Yeah, that's right.
Verse 11, it says, "How, ye inhabitants of Maktesh, for all the merchant people are cut down. All they that bear silver are cut off."
And that's those people down there on Wall Street, man. At the fish gate. All right? The place of business and commerce, buying and selling. All right? Read that again.
Zephaniah 1 and 11.
So what is Maktesh, right?
Yeah, the ancient, it's like an ancient Wall Street.
Right.
It says, "How, ye inhabitants of Maktesh, for all the merchant people are cut down, all they that bear silver are cut off."
Yeah, the people that are into that buying, and really it's going to affect the whole known world, man. Because when one sector go, many other sectors are going to go, man. All right, and I'm just speaking as a man. You may be somewhere one day, whether it's at home, whether it's at work, you're going to hear an uproar. You're going to hear people turning on the TV. Hey man, you heard what happened? What you talking about? Turning on the TV. Stock market just crashed. You go out, you look outside, people acting a plum ass, man. Nobody is gonna be nobody's gonna be actually playing, you know what they say? Playing by the rules. And they're gonna be running red lights, people gonna be losing their goddamn minds, man. All right? And you're gonna see these things with your eyes, man. All right, people gonna lose it in these last days, man. All right, you want to say something up?
Yeah, just the NLT version. It says, "Wail and sorrow, all you who live in the market area, for all the merchants and traders will be destroyed."
Yeah, all the merchants and traders will be destroyed because every business here in America, all right, big corporations and some small corporations have what? You know, they're placed in a sector of the stock market, all right? A place you can put money into them, all right? You can actually invest in their companies and trade and all that other shit. It's gonna collapse, all right? And you jakes, you gonna lose it because you're not. A lot of you, the bulk of you jakes, not into that, and you don't even know about that world. That's a whole other world, okay? But you're going to be greatly affected. First and foremost, you're going to be affected the most. All right? Which is going to bring forth sedition out here. All right? People invading one another. And somebody give me 2nd Ezra 15. All right? This is going to be a combination of things because once those markets go, all right, it's going to affect what? The grocery stores. All right? It's going to affect the daily commute on these highways and byways. It's gonna affect just the smallest purchase of any item, all right, in these stores, man, on these computers, on these phones, man, all right. And a lot of people that's not in that world, what they're gonna do? They're gonna resort to what? Crime, getting in how they live, man, robbing, stealing, killing, okay. And it's all gonna happen like this. Even your blue collar guys, man, the suit and tie type of motherfucker, they're gonna get out here and get it how they know, get it how they live, man. All right, instantly. Well, I'm just gonna call 911. 911 is not gonna answer. All right, the fire department is not gonna answer in that day, man. Your EMS, them niggas not gonna answer. Especially down here in New Orleans, they already don't answer. You call 911 out here, you might not see them till 3 days later, man. 5 in the morning. Yeah, you called about a car break-in? That was 3 days ago, man. And these brothers know what I'm telling. You know, these brothers know I'm telling the truth, man. So we already lost that what that is, that law and order down here. It's only a matter of time. It start to happen in the different other cities. LA, which is already they know that the chief of police out there says it's like the purge. Right there out there in LA, man. You need Rambo with you to go out there. Right? And that nigga Metal Slug. Just to ride around in LA, man. That's how wild it is out there. All right, but go ahead, Doc.
I got a preset for you.
Kind of me too.
I thought you had something. I'm what? You were reading something?
That was it.
Oh, okay.
Kind of mine just backs up everything you just said about lawlessness out here. Mm-hmm. This is Matthew 24, verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Yeah, read one more time.
And I'm gonna get that word iniquity in the Strongs. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
You hear that? It says that the love of many gonna wax cold. So you got family members that people naturally love. That love is gonna wax cold for the want of bread and water, man. All right? For the want of survival, just to live, just to breathe, just to drink, eat, man. Niggas gonna turn on each other, man. All right? Friends. Oh, that's my friend for 20 years. So we came up in Pampers together. That nigga gonna get vicious. All right? It's gonna get ill out here, man. All right? It's gonna get real treacherous, man. how much more the guy up the street that passes, all right, in the Ford Mercury with all that sound and look at you crazy as a motherfucker every day. Don't speak of nothing. That nigga gonna go upside your head, man. All right? The guy across the park. The guy that you don't know, it's gonna get real. Hey, we in those times, the evil times, man. All right? Now, let me see something out. You in 21, right? I mean, you in 24, right?
Con.
Well, hit 21. Hit 21.
Con. You mind if I get the word iniquity real quick in the Strongs?
Yeah, go ahead.
Con. It's Strong's G45-8 and Amia, and it says the condition of without law because of ignorant of it, because of violating it, contempt and violation of law.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. It's gonna come a time when you at the job, whatever, you're gonna look out the window. It's gonna be lawlessness, man. People gonna be wilding out, car doors open. All right, money gonna be everywhere. Right? These fiat currencies, these dollars that we have in our wallets, in our back pockets and pockets, you're gonna see them raining down on the streets, man, because it ain't gonna be it's gonna be worth nothing. You're gonna see people in anguish because all the investments, they invested so much in real estate, they invested so much in so much business and trading, whatever they do, man. When this thing go, and these elites finna do it, right? A lot of time on these videos we talk about certain people. One person in particular that brothers watch and the apostles watch is a guy named Gerald Salente. He's a local. He's an insider, man. Another guy by the name of Dex on YouTube, and they give you the straight and skinny on how what's the conditions of America as far as the economy, man. Another person is you need to pay attention to. It's a treasurer of that lady. I always forget her name, man.
Janet Yellen.
Janet Yellen. That's what you fucking like I told these brothers back then when they first came in. You don't pay attention. Don't never pay attention to Barack Obama or Trump or Sleepy Joe. They don't run a goddamn thing for us the money here. You need to pay attention to the treasurer. And the treasurer herself here in America tell you that's it, man. It's it for it. Would you have something to say?
Come on. Now, I was looking up in Wikipedia what institutes a third world country. It says the institution classifies a third world country, or the modern definition of third world is countries that are part of the third world are generally characterized by high rates of poverty, economic and or political instability, which you were speaking about, and high mortality rates, which is debt. So when you measure it up, that's
New Orleans.
We're a third world country. That's it. That's what institutes a third world. You got it. You got it.
That's New Orleans.
That's New Orleans.
Right? It's
America.
It's America as a whole through all the politicians. All right. These fucking guys, they didn't converted church and state together. All right. These politicians are crooked as hell. Even down here in New Orleans, they're crooked. The mayor's crooked. All right. The city councilman, all these guys are crooked. The governor, you name it. Everybody is backdoor pocketing all the money and the resources from you people, man. All right. And guess what? There's no stability in the shit, as it's just said.
Yep.
All right. Probably at an all-time high, man. You know?
And high mortality rates.
And a high mortality rate. Which they named his bitch what? The murder capital, man.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, shit didn't slow down. You know, a couple of people that got popped on Christmas and Christmas Eve, so-called Christmas Eve shit. But guess what? It's cold. Niggas stay their ass inside when it's cold, but wait till it warm up. All right? Wait till it warm back up, man. It's gonna get ill. Or wait till what we're talking about here too. They ain't gonna give a damn if it's cold or not. Jake gonna get it how they live out here, man. All right. But go back into that 15. Whoever had a secondary 15.
I got it. This is William, at verse 5.
Second Ezra Second Esdras 15 and start at 14.
14.
And read down to probably about 19.
Come. This is Second Esdras 15 and 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people should stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands."
Read that part again. Baba Gasha.
It's the second. What did you say?
Nah, that was him coming back in on the chat. On the video.
This is Second Esdras 15 and 15. It says, "For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people should stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands."
And that sounds like martial law to me, man. Well, not martial law. That sounds like race riots to me, man. Right? One people fighting against another. All right? With swords in their hand. And we know, just like we always bring out, the modern day sword is the what?
Gun.
All right? Any variation of the gun. All right? Whether it be pistol or rifle. All right? Or actual sword. All right? And that's what's going to happen here in society. Because we live in a place called America, a.k.a. Babylon the Great, that has the most buyers of guns throughout all the world. In Afghanistan, Iraq, Yemen, them niggas throwing rocks over there, bricks upside your head. Over here, they throwing lead. All right? Especially when times get rough, man. All right? And that's what you got to look forward to. All right, coming in these evil days, these people are gonna lose it, man. It's gonna be a race ride here in America, man. All right, and it shows you it's gonna be so much to what, like I said earlier, Esau is putting in the Northern Kingdom, moving in all these major cities on buses. All right, it's gonna be a class war too, man. It's gonna be a war of classes. The so-called, which the elites, what they didn't destroy that middle class. It's only the poor and the super uber rich, all right, up here at the top of that pyramid, man. Everything else in the middle is gone, and they're gonna fight, all right. Those classes are gonna fight against one another, man. All right. Right along with you, Northern Kingdom coming over here. You're gonna get down in which Esau. Like I say, I might we'll get into it, but it's a particular video that breaks down all this, man. You know, you can see these class wars getting ready to happen. These political wars, because what's getting ready to happen? The election. Already in Colorado, they didn't deem Trump. They didn't put Trump off the ballot. What that would do alone? That alone would cause what? A great uproar, man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. All right. And like I said, we hope it happened too. Matter of fact. But go ahead, yes, more.
This is Second Esdras 15, verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "For there should be sedition among men."
There you go. Go ahead.
"And invading one another. They should not."
Well, somebody give me the word evading. All right. Evading.
Invading?
Yeah.
I got in the etymology.
Yeah.
It says to enter in a hostile manner.
Uh-oh. To do what?
To enter in a hostile manner.
To enter in a hostile manner. All right. And what you going to enter? Their neighborhoods, their so-called territories, their way of living. All right, where they live at, man. All right, their houses, wherever a different person of a so-called different race, a so-called different class, what's the word? You know, the different classes as far as economic standard, man. A poor person or a person that's from the hood gonna go into these so-called well-off neighborhoods, man, these suburbs, and do what? It got any more?
They got a little more. It says to enter. I just grab the points. It says enter violently, penetrate into as an enemy, make an attack on, or assault.
Oh man, come on. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen, man. And it's not gonna be nice either, man. It's gonna, you know, what that when we always get in Isaiah, the 13th chapter, I believe. Yeah, and it tells you, you know, wives ravished, people gonna enter in your homes, or enter the homes of you, you know, you Edomites and shit, man. People, this is how bad it's gonna get. All right, we telling you about, you know, for a person just coming in, you gotta understand, you know, you gotta look up martial law. You gotta look up, and like I said, I'm gonna use the big M word too, man. The mandatory implementation of the mark of the beast. All this is going to be a combination of things happening right along with the economy going down, man. All right, because when they're ushering out one currency, guess what they're going to be doing? Ushering in a new one to replace that, man. Only now this one's going to be well connected to what? Your information is going to be well connected to the who's who. All right, the Internet of Things, the Internet and human of things, man, and then merging them into one, where they're gonna actually plant that thing in your right hand and your forehead, man. All right, all this is all a part of that evil day, man, that the Lord speaks about. Somebody hold on a day. I think that Jeremiah 30 and 6 and 7 too.
I got that.
I'm holding
it right now.
Okay,
you got it.
You know,
I got it right now.
But where you at? Where you at, brother? In that the Ezra's
verse 16.
Okay, yeah, read down to 19 for me too. Go ahead.
God, this is 2nd Ezra 15 and 16. It says, "For there should be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes."
Yeah, we always go into this scripture. It comes out a lot, right? They're not going to regard their kings nor princes. All right, those are the people like the governors, the mayors, all right, the police chiefs, all right, the people that have somewhat of a power in these local cities and states, man. They're not gonna regard them. Really, it's gonna be like purge election year. They're gonna really hunt the people down, man. Same thing happened for Katrina. It got so bad here for Katrina that the local government here had to take off the shirts, like their uniforms. They took them shits off, man. They ain't walking around with an NOPD fucking shirt on, man. Somebody been, boy, come on. Somebody been to tow your ass up. All right, same thing for these officials, man. That's how bad it's gonna get here. So, you know, but keep going up. Get through this one.
It says, "They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power."
And that, you know, your imagination can go however it want with that one, man. They're gonna wild out. What happened a couple of months ago when that guy broke into Nancy Pelosi's house, man, with the husband? You were looking for her. He went upside his head with a hardware hammer, man. You know, the Lord forbid if he had some other type of work in his hand, man. He'd have went to town, man. That's sure these people gonna lose it. You didn't put all this blood, sweat, and tears. Niggas been dancing and jigging. They get a record deal, and all of a sudden, poof, they turn the lights off in this bitch. Niggas gonna wild out, man. You know? All right? People are gonna wild out when all hell breaks loose. All right, and we gotta keep pushing that because, you know, the average Jake just waking up, they don't understand, all right, what's gonna happen here in the society, man. All right? You got martial law troops getting ready to be declared here. They're gonna go street by street, house to house, searching for the elect, but then also you. All right. If you ain't got the papers, you ain't got the information that they're looking for as far as having the MOBT, the mark of the beast. All right. You got your C-19 shots or whatever like that, man. They're gonna put your ass in a detention center, man. A FEMA camp. You know, a lot of you gonna board the train, doing FEMA trains, and get brought somewhere, man, on buses or whatever. This is something that's gonna happen according to the Bible, man. according to legislation, all right, and House bills that have been passed in the past, man. These people got everything locked and loaded and ready, really set for you jakes, man. Because anytime something go wrong here in this society, who's public enemy number one? You goddamn niggas, man. You all right, you blacks, so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, you public enemy number one. All right? Down here, what they say, what y'all brothers, what they say every time a storm happen here? Category 4, Category 5, and niggas are left here. Looters will be shot. Who they talking about?
Niggas.
Talking about niggas, man. Talking about Jake. So anytime there's total crisis, things happening, man, Esau got niggas on his mind. All right? I already know Esau got a nigga with some blue jeans, a white beat on, a beer in his hand, all right, and got them drawers. You know, they got them two-pot drawers coming out the pan. That's the only thing on Esau's mind. Oh, he's gonna come and rob me. Oh my God.
Can't forget
and he got killing you on his mind, man. You know? This nigga eat crazy. Go ahead, brother.
Can't forget about that shiesty, dog.
Oh, he imagine you with the poo shiesty mask on. All right, with the hoodie. You got them big ass Frankenstein shoes on too, man. You know, y'all better know what I'm talking about. Them New Balance, Balenciaga looking joints, man. Them big Frankenstein shoes. And what put up my nightmare on them Edomites' head. You nigga got them stacked jeans on with that all that fuzzy shit on them. Boy, I scared the shit out of one of them Edomites, man. Boy, he saw fudge in his goddamn pants thinking you niggas coming to rob. And all the lights off, ain't no food, no police. Shit, they ready to kill something. And they, like I say, they're gonna kill a lot of you jakes, man. A lot of you 2/3 out there, all right, that pretty much heard the word or don't even know. All right, a lot of you gonna be, you know, casualties of war. All right, especially when them Edomites that attacked the what it was a couple of months back, or last year.
The White House you talking about?
No, not the White House. They attacked the Senate building. What that was down there? The Edomites went crazy on. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
The Capitol.
The state building.
The state Capitol, man.
Mm-hmm.
We talking about them type of Edomites. I'm talking about Big Bubba. I'm talking about belly hanging over their pants. All right? Them type of white boys gonna get on you Jake's ass, man. You know, y'all better know what I'm talking about. Y'all go play the tape over. You seen them? Them America white boys, man. Them big cowboy caps and them big belt buckles and them cowboy boots. Them type of white boys get on you Jake's ass, man, in these last days. Militia type. You know what I'm talking about? The militia. Go look up what a militia is, Jake. Minutemen.
Tobacco.
Yeah, the Minutemen. All right? The ones that talk about the founding forefathers. Them niggas dangerous, man. All right? Go ahead, brother. Give me that last one.
This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 17. It says, a man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able.
Yeah. Yeah, Bubba. Yeah, everybody, that's right, brother. Bubba gonna get dead on y'all Jake's ass, man. You know? It ain't gonna take nothing but an R to get on your ass, man. That type of Jake. A man should not be able to go into the city. What did it say?
A man shall not desire to go into the city and shall not be able.
Why? Because you're gonna have FEMA checkpoints. You're gonna have social checkpoints where, all right, a particular group. You say you in a town. Say you're in a city like Houston. You go through Houston. There's a part called Chinatown. Where there's number more bikes down there. You go and you think I'm bullshitting. Go look at the 1996, I think 96, 94, something, 95. Rodney King rides, man. You had more bikes busting their guns, man, at Jake ass, man. And they're part of the city. Same thing gonna happen in your city or town. Them goddamn Arabs, all right, or them gutter rats. Them gutter rats got some armory too out there in New York, man. All right, everybody gonna come together. They so-called groups or races, and you ain't gonna be able to go through their town or their city, their part of the city, man. These rich Edomites, they're gonna band together. Edomites buy guns just to get their neighbors in case of trouble, man. Why you think all them Edomites buy so many guns all the time? They're just reaching them bitches out. Hey, Bill, Bob, come here. You shoot it like you load it like this, he give him a crash course real fast, man. In the time of danger. But that's gonna happen. That's gonna be a reality coming up, man. All right. These devils, and they, like I said, they got a lot of shit that you Jakes ain't got, and they're not gonna play fair either. They're not gonna play fair. And you're gonna have them ones that also they're gonna go looking for the trouble. And you Jake spot. You know this part of town where you Jake's at, where all got all that good ass chicken. All right. All right, all them good ass sandwiches on Martin Luther King Street and shit. They're gonna come looking for you Jakes too, man. That happened down here. When it happened, the biggest major thing that happened down here was Katrina. All right, they don't tell you. CNN not gonna tell you, but they had a whole race riot down here, man. Well, Edomites were shooting Jakes, unarmed Jakes for no reason. And then one guy just said, "What did you do with the bodies?" I just piled them up over there in the pile until the people came got him, man. This nigga was recorded of possibly killing over 34 Jakes, man. 34. Yeah, man. And these white boys were riding around in their trucks looking for the shits, man. And all you rough and tough, you niggas with them doll ass goals in your mouth, all that plaque, you niggas couldn't be found, man. When them white boys ready to kill some shit, you niggas got your black ass on the bus headed to Atlanta, Houston, man. Go ahead, brother. Niggas, boy, man, Jake be bluffing. Jake be bluffing on this shit, bro. Go ahead,
verse 18.
What I said?
Yeah, real quick. I got this word militia. It's fitting. It says militia, a military force that is raised from the civil population to supplement a regular army in an emergency, a military force that engages in rebel or terrorist activities in opposition to a regular army.
Ooh, man.
And that happened in Katrina too. You had, so-called police officers. They were really a militia. They were riding around shooting Jakes. It got so out of hand, they actually got arrested and prosecuted. You know how bad you got to cut up as an Edomite to be a cop and get arrested for murdering a Jake? They were just going crazy.
Yeah, they burnt one nigga alive in his car and then rode the car in the Mississippi River, man. Then they had that shit with the Danziger Bridge thing. And then, like I say, I showed brothers the video. I don't know if you brothers remember. Some of you brothers remember. Just like when you watch that movie, The Purge, and the nigga would ride around with the 18-wheeler with the gun in the back. Well, they would ride around like that, man. I'm talking about straight jumping out on Jake. Laying down law, man. And that was off the record. People didn't know, they were doing some shit, man. So how much more in the time of Jacob's trouble? They're gonna get down again. It's Esau's dream to get down like this, man. On so-called Black, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. It's Esau's dream to get down like that, man. And we're in the times. He's finna give me Revelation 12 and 12 real fast.
I'm
He's gonna get down one last time before the kingdom, man. But the Most High finna whip 2/3 ass one more time before the kingdom come.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
Yep.
Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time."
And who's the devil? The so-called white man, all right? Right along with his people, all right? But they finna come down with great wrath, but they know they got but a short time, man. People are finna wild out, all right? This devil finna do everything, all right, he can possibly do. He gonna pull out all the stops, all the latest and greatest equipment, the latest and greatest weapons that he have. He's gonna pull them all out, man, to be used, all right, on people, on you tribes, on you Jakes, on you women, your children, all right? And this is not a far off. This is not a fairy tale, all right? This is not a goddamn Mickey Mouse flick we talking about here, man. Disney, this is real. This is reality, man. This prophecies, all right, brought to you by the Most High himself in the Bible. Telling you what he's finna do, man. Really, the Most High finna do it through him. According to Psalm the 17th chapter. All right. Esau, he labeled Esau as his sword, his whooping stick. The Lord finna whoop you, Jake's ass, one more last time before the kingdom of heaven. Because once the kingdom of heaven come, he ain't gonna whoop your ass anymore, man. He's not gonna chastise you. It's gonna be no need to chastise you, man. You're gonna be made. You're gonna be made perfect. You're gonna be made right, man. According to the law, statutes, commandments, that's gonna be put in your inward parts, man. But before that, man, the Lord gonna bust your ass with Esau, man. The bulk of you. All right, especially you scoffers and scorners, you people that that pretty much, all right, have loads of Most High's laws and His truth behind you. Hey, the Lord got an issue with you, man. All right, but you finished with that? You got one more, huh?
That was it in that Revelation.
I'm talking about that, brother. That second Ezra.
Yeah, I got two more.
All right, let's get them out of the way.
This is second Ezra 15 and 18. It says, "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid."
Yeah, men shall be afraid, and a lot of you men, all right, you patriotic men over here in Babylon, you're gonna be afraid because you what you finna realize and what you finna see is gonna blow your minds, man, because it's gonna happen on American soil. All right, and like I said, these so-called Edomites that run everything, they know that they can't bring in, the U.S. army to do it, so they're gonna bring in foreign troops to do it, man. All right, they're gonna bring in NATO. They're gonna bring in, all right, probably what it is, IDF, the Israeli Defense Forces. All right, Blackwater, whatever they name under now, because they didn't change the name so many goddamn times. All right, just as they done it down here in Katrina. They're bringing in foreign troops down here, man. All right, what they call them out? They're not a militia, but they call them
mercenaries.
Mercenaries. That's it. Mercenaries. Military contractors, man. And these the worst of the worst. That's even worse than the militia. All right, that's like you get the worst of the worst in the army, and you put them all together, man. All the rebels, the wild mavericks, cowboys of the army, you put them all together, and you make you a military force. You know what's gonna happen. Go ahead. What you about to say out?
Yeah, that's all the ones that ain't got in trouble, all right, for heinous crimes, all across the globe. They gonna release them like wild dogs, man. They gonna have pleasure in it too.
Yeah. Oh boy. I'm gonna get it too, man. I'm gonna have to get it. I don't like doing it because YouTube I ain't gonna do it. But there was a series on YouTube showing you how Blackwater came down here, and they're saying the Blackwater troops said they were doing so much killing, there wasn't enough action down here, man. All right, there wasn't enough action for them, and that show you them devils was getting down on you, Jakes, man, and they're getting ready to get down again. All right, across the so-called this country, you're getting ready to get down. All right, these elite bankers these elite bankers got some things planned coming into 2024, which in a couple of days, we're gonna be doing what? All right, the evil destruction, man, video. And Lord, Lord will, Apostle Tahar, deems it another year, forwarding, all right, the coming of the kingdom, man. Something associated with that. All right, because this how close we are, man. 2024 and now, and like I said, what just happened with Iran? Iran just did some shit with Benjamin Netanyahu, man, showing a video of him being assassinated, man. Yeah, I mean that's never been seen before. I'm talking about this just shows you how close we are. All right, go ahead, whatever y'all got. I'll let y'all get off on something.
I got one for you.
Oh. This last verse for the second Esdras.
Mm-hmm.
This is second Esdras 15 and 19. It says, "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation."
Yeah, for the lack of bread and the great tribulation. So somebody's gonna break in your house, or people break in your house, all right, with the sword, with the gun, all right, and they're gonna do whatever stands in their power, man. Whatever they feel like deems to happen, it's gonna happen, man. That's how bad it's gonna get here when all hell breaks loose. Right, when the lights go out. Because that's another thing these devils are planning on doing, whether it be all right, through cyber attack or whatever, they're gonna turn the lights off here for days, months at a time, possibly, man. What kind of thoughts, what kind of mind frame you in when that happens, Jake? What kind of mind frame you in? Are you able to find a way to cook for yourself? Are you able to find water, rationing food? What mind are you dependent? Or are you dependent on the fast food type of tip, the grocery store type of tip, all right, mama type of tip, or other people doing? You got to learn to do that for yourself, man. You know, because it's gonna get real off the grid real quick. There's a lot of you Jakes out there, especially you city, a lot of the city Jakes that's in these cities. You don't even know how to cut fish, man. You don't even know how to gut an animal, man. A lawful animal to be gutted and cooked. You don't even know how to do it. You scared of blood. I ain't seen some of the most roughest, toughest niggas when you cut a fish and you start pulling the guts out, he gets woozy. When he ready to kill it out, though.
He get queasy.
He get queasy and shit. Damn, bitch, I gotta walk away from that, bro. All that guts and shit. What you talking about, man? Goddamn fish. Niggas get weak by the knees, man, like Bambi. You know? But hey, man, at the end of the day, these are things that we, even as men of law, we gotta know. You know? You somewhere, you see, look at the water, not even the animals fucking with the water. That ain't some shit you want to drink, man. You know? Especially in the time of JT, Jacob's trouble. You don't want to mess with that. Jeremiah 30, 6 and 7.
I got it.
Let me get this other one. That Daniel's 12 and 1.
Got that Daniels.
All right. Go ahead.
This Jeremiah. Which one? Daniel or
Jeremiah?
Jeremiah?
That's cool. That's cool. Any one of them was cool.
This Jeremiah 30, verse 6. It says, ask ye now and see whether a man do a travail with child.
Mm-hmm.
Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, which a man don't bear a child. So he's using a reference as a man do a travail with child. Men don't carry children, first of all. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness.
Yeah, so what it's basically saying, in that day, you men gonna be turned like women, man, like a woman that's having a baby, man. Weak, feeble, crying, snotting, pissing and shitting on yourself, man. I'm just getting blunt with it. Hell with it, man. You're gonna be for the things that you're gonna see here, for the things that's gonna go down here in America, man. You Jake's gonna be weak. The average Edomite gonna be weak. All right, and you ain't gotta get into you other nations, man. You gonna be weak. All right, keep going.
Yeah, Jake gonna short. Jake gonna, pass it and let something gonna come out, man.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a loss. 7. For that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
So you can put, it said that no day is like it. So you can go back to the siege of Masada. You can go back to the times of the transatlantic slave trade, which that was a bad time, man. Negroes being bussed on ships, force fed, thrown overboard, hung, you name it. He's telling you that the day that's coming is going to be far worse than them days, man. The days of chattel slavery. All right? Those days, it's going to be far worse than that, man. And it's going to get real ugly out here, man. Very quick. All right? And you Jakes out there who's following first and foremost at the YAHAWASHI, man. All right? And you listening to first and foremost the apostles, the men of the Lord, different bishops and teachers out here. You got to get your mind ready for these times, man. This ain't the time to be pussyfooting and bullshitting around, man. We approaching 2024, all right? And really, I'm gonna say this year went by. It's go by quick. This one was super quick. I remember coming from Baton Rouge doing the evil destruction video in the goddamn fog, man. And it felt like fucking yesterday, man. Now we're back at it again. Next is what? Possibly the Passover, man. If the Lord would allow it, but we don't care if he don't. We're ready to go, man. Go ahead.
It is just predicted as the greatest Kwashab, the greatest outcome, or it's gonna break. Damn, I just looked at it.
Yeah, it kind of like talk about the economy,
the greatest economy crash ever. Like it's it's supposed to just complete crash. You got it.
Yeah, and where you at though with it, man? Where your mind at with it when it does happen? All right, what kind of preparation are you doing? And we ain't saying, go, get ready to get like a prepper, Malcolm X and shit, ready to take the roof with the M14, all right? No, but what spiritually, with YAHAWASHI, what connection does you have with the truth? What have you done lately, man? All right? Because a lot of guys, you in that mind frame that you've done so much in such a short time, you haven't, man. You're not even ready. Right? You're not ready, man. Okay? None of what I want. I think it go down to 70. But go ahead, if you got some more. Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, you have more?
For verse 7. No, I read 7. You wanted Jeremiah 30 and 6 and 7, huh?
Yeah, that was it. I just looked at it.
Yeah.
Anybody got anything else?
The Daniel 12 for
Daniel.
Yeah, bring that Daniel, because that Daniel go with that, It says a time like no other, man. And Daniel's gonna emphasize it again. It's gonna be so bad. Go read it. I don't want to get ahead of myself.
It's the book of Daniel, chapter 12 and 1. And at that time, Michael shall stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a time of trouble such as no other, man. Like I just went into. It's you think of a time of trouble like no other. First thing comes to my mind is the time of slavery. That shit was bad, man. Beyond bad. You look at the different pictures and the different reenactments of what happened. Close to the stories of what happened in certain particular times. That shit was bad, man. And it's talking about the times we're coming in going to supersede that, man. It's not going to even hold a candle to it, man. Okay? You look at the things of what happened, another one, Katrina. You seen what? What's some other ones y'all brothers could think of, man? Some different major events. The siege of, you read about the siege of Masada. Mm-hmm. All right.
The Great Flood.
Yeah, the flood. Yeah, man.
World War I, World War II.
Yeah, there's some other ones, man. The Great Depression and all that. That shit don't hold a candle to what's finna come, man. And here it is, Jake trying to be a fucking rapper. All right. You got the other ones. You trying to be the next OnlyFans queen, showing your toes. That's what you doing, man. Bullshit, man. Some of you niggas showing your toes. All right? Niggas big old punkin, man. And niggas, Jake. Hey, man, Jake is a crackhead, man. A lot of you Jakes just throw it off, bro. All right? Oh, yeah, that brother said TD Cakes. Yeah, man.
Got a lot going on out here, man.
A lot going on, brother. A whole lot. All right? But go ahead, brother.
That was it in that Daniel.
That was it in that Daniel. Anybody got anything else? a minute. If not, let me see some. Yeah, they get that second address 16 and 17 and 18, and we probably get out of here. They're from the brother why up the comment boy. How about y'all shot a thumb? Shalawam. To you brothers.
It is second address 16 and verse 17. Woe is me, who would deliver me in those days. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great debt, the beginning of wars and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come?
Yeah. So what's your mind frame when these evils come? Because that's what Ezra was placing himself at. Like, damn, all this is going to happen, in which the angel really was revealing it to him. All right, he was placing Ezra in this time, which he's back. All right, and that's what's getting ready to come. Great mourning, great famines, man. All right, great debt, the beginning of wars. These things are happening now. We in the end times, man. All right, we in the end of a wicked era, a wicked age that was ruled, all right, by a psychopath, man. All right, a psychopath nation called Edom, man. And it's the end of them. All right, and it's the ushering of the kingdom, man. The ushering of the elect. All right, YAHAWASHI, man. And forevermore peace. All right, because that's what's getting ready to come to the earth, peace. All right, we lived in these evil times. So with that being said, we're going to just end it right now by giving all honors, glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. Once again, double honors to the elders, all right, the apostles, all right, the men of the Lord, all right, peace, blessing, salutation to the hopeful elect and to the sincere out there, man. Those that follow after the Lamb, Yahawashi. Until next time, Shalawam, all right, and Abba and Kwam Yashala.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.